Hey, what's up guys? Justin here, and I know what you're thinking. Is that a Weizenborn test case you got there? Why is Weizenborn spelled wrong? Does Justin play Weizenborn? Is this a carbon fiber Weizenborn guitar made by one of the best carbon fiber guitar builders in Ireland? Yes. Let's open it up and check it out. All right, let's check it out. I'll tell you, that is one sexy guitar right there. This is the Weizenborn model from Emerald Guitars, and like you guessed, Emerald Guitars is an awesome company in Ireland that builds pretty much all carbon fiber guitars. I know what you're thinking. You look at this great wood veneer on top here. It looks like it's a wooden guitar, but pull it out, flip it over, and you check out that the entire body is actually constructed out of carbon fiber. There's a few companies out there that make carbon fiber instruments, and I guess relatively speaking, like historically speaking, carbon fiber is a pretty new material when it comes to instrument building. But one of the best things about carbon fiber is that it is incredibly strong. It's super light, and it's got some really interesting resonant properties too, and tonal properties that we're going to get into as I start playing this. But let me pull it out of the case, tune it up, and plug it in, and let's see what this baby's like. All right, so before I talk too much about the carbon fiber quality of it, some of you might not even know what a Weizenborn guitar is. So let me talk to you a little bit about what makes a Weizenborn guitar special and pretty unique. First of all, it's they're lap steel guitars. So you don't play them like this on your lap. You actually lay them down on your lap with the strings facing up, and you play them lap steel style. What's specifically unique about the Weizenborn design, though, is that for one, it has an acoustic chamber inside. It's like an acoustic guitar in the sense that it's hollow. It's not like a resonator guitar. There's no resonator cones, so it's more like an acoustic guitar. But the Weizenborn design always has a hollow chamber that extends through the whole neck right here. So there's not a solid neck like you see on a lot of dobros, on a lot of guitars, things like that. So actually the sound chamber fills this entire space here, and it gives it a different kind of really open, really airy, really nice tonal quality. The way that Emerald Guitars specifically makes their carbon fiber instruments is really cool. So first of all, you notice like from the headstock, the sides, the back, I mean, everything is one solid piece of carbon fiber. So you really get an interesting sort of unified quality with both the resonance, the shape artistically, and the sound. And structurally, I mean, this is an incredibly strong instrument. I also love just artistically, you know, how smooth the contour is back here, and how, you know, ergonomic and sort of sculptural this whole design is. I mean, it's gorgeous. What's also cool, though, about the Emerald guitars is it's not just carbon fiber. They also have aesthetically these really beautiful, like really high quality wood veneers over the top. So you still get that really nice, really classy guitar sort of feel, like wooden feel when you look at it. And it's just beautiful. With each of their models too, they have a ton of different wood and color options for the veneers on the tops of these. Also, this is pretty interesting too. The fretboard and the bridge are also carbon fiber, and you know, it just unifies again the whole thing with this carbon fiber image, and all the different textures and looks that you can get out of just that one material is pretty amazing. And speaking of the bridge down here, this is equipped with a Graphtec Ghost piezo system. And that is where basically each of the different saddles here, which can all be adjusted, you know, height-wise, independently, each one has a separate piezo system inside. And so you get this really clean, really clear sound that has a great acoustic quality to it when you plug it in. Also with that system, there's a tone and a volume knob really inconspicuously placed right here, and really easy to get to. And it's just these two little wheels right here in that sound hole. All right, so let's plug this baby in and see what it sounds like. So like all lap steels or Weizenborns, you play it with a tone bar. I'm gonna use my slide, my ceramic slide. All right, I've got it plugged into Big Blue back here, the Hughes and Kettner Triamp, and I'm just gonna start with some clean tone, and let's see what this baby sounds like. Oh man, I love it. That is such a natural tone. You know, these pickups, I'm really impressed with them. They've got a really great acoustic feel. You know, it's very strong. It's very detailed. And I think it's because, again, there's a piezo system in each of these different saddles. So you really have, in a way, like 6 piezo pickups. And their only job is to pick up that one string. So you get really good separation between the notes. Getting a really great sustain on this, too. It really holds out the notes well. These are, I'm not sure what kind they put on this, but I can tell you they're phosphor bronze acoustic strings. So you string this thing up just like an acoustic guitar, basically. And I've got it in basically like an open G tuning right now. Let me throw a little overdrive on it. I'm kind of curious. A lot of times I don't use overdrive with piezo pickups. It just doesn't feel as good as magnetic pickups to me a lot of times. But because this system sounds so clean and pure, I really want to check out what's going to happen. So I'm gonna hit my tube screamer and see what happens when you throw a little dirt on this baby. That thing is killer. Man, I love, what a swampy tone, you know? I've got a good amount of reverb on there and just that tube screamer pedal. And man, that just comes alive with that kind of blues rock, that swampy blues rock tone. I love it. Man, I'm really digging that bluesy, swampy vibe. So I'm gonna pop this baby in a minor tuning and just see how swampy this baby can get. God, what a cool like soul this guitar has. I mean, it really has a unique tone. It's so responsive. It's so deep. I think that all that air resonating and vibrating inside that massive chamber in there, it really gives those low notes space to develop. You know, because like when you imagine a sound wave, you know, a low note, like a low frequency bass sound wave is actually physically longer as it travels through the air than a high frequency wave that is really short waves, really fast ones. And so that same thing happens inside a guitar's, you know, sound chamber like this. And those longer, that longer space really creates a room for those longer waves to develop. And I just feel it when you play this, you know, you can really feel those waves in there. It's hard to explain. Man, I'm just digging this, you know. It has a really, really killer blend between what you get out of like a solid body, like a traditional lap steel, which generally sounds a lot like an electric guitar. You know, a lot of times lap steels, like a solid body, will have a lot more sustain than just a standard electric guitar. But what I'm really loving about this is that it gets enough of those acoustic guitar vibes to where you can't quite tell, is it an electric guitar? Is it a solid body? Is it a hollow body? Is it an acoustic? And when it comes to trying to get those sounds like distorted through an amp, you know, like with a little gain like I'm playing right there, it's a really tricky combination to get all those tones right. And this thing just freaking nails it. I love it. Also, you know, I think that a lot of you listening to this, watching this video, might be wondering maybe what it sounds like acoustically. So I'm going to unplug it here. And even though I think that this instrument, and I think most carbon fiber guitars, are designed to, you know, you can get a good acoustic vibe from them and you can get a good like practice volume level, but they're usually designed to be plugged in. But I think, you know, for the sake of testing this and showing you guys all the different dimensions of this instrument, let me put the mic on it and just let you hear what it sounds like in the room. It actually has a pretty great acoustic volume. All right, guys, so I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank Emerald Guitars for sending this out to me so I could check it out and share with you guys. I am loving it, man. This guitar feels great. It sounds great. It looks killer. I'm really impressed. And this is the first one of Emerald's guitars that I've played, and I'm looking forward to playing some more for you guys. As always, guys, while you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification so you get a notification when I post a new video. Also, if you guys want to do more to support the channel, make sure you check out my Patreon at the link below. And I'm doing monthly live streams there, concerts, interactive lesson, master classes, all kinds of cool stuff there. So make sure you check that out while you're here. And as always, keep coming back for more videos. You guys rock.